After stream, do you want to like hop on call? No, fuck you. Awesome! Great!
I woke up this morning to like 5 DMs from people asking why I left the Fungi SMP and also a audition for a voice acting part. That's besides the point. So I decided instead of like individually answering all those, I'm gonna make a video because I'm better at pre-written things than I am actual conversations. So yeah, let's just talk about it.
I've been saying this. I've been saying this was a stupid thing that you've been doing.
And that's the last time I'll ever be in Fungi SMP streams. Why? Well, for a few reasons. First, let's rewind to what Mush asked. What is so wrong with it being pre-planned thing? Now, if you don't know, in the Fungi SMP lives, there are 3 canon lives. This was the middle ground I found with Mushroom. I wanted it to be a little different, but it was the 3 canon lives thing, right? And kind of like Cringe Dream SMP, except like whenever one of us is streaming or we're having a lore event, you lose one of those canon lives, right? So we're doing a lore event, right? And Mushroom dies, and then we have an argument about whether or not it should be a planned thing. He says, what is so wrong with it being a planned thing? I answered that a bit awkwardly when it actually happened, but in the moment, like I was a little just like, what the fuck are we talking about, gang? It's a lore event. And that was kind of cool and unexpected, and I didn't plan it, so I wanted shit to happen. So I have a reason now, though, now that I've gathered my thoughts. I don't like scripted Minecraft, like at all, like even a little bit. When I suggested this season of Fungi SMP be more dramatic, this was coming off of watching those really good unscripted SMP videos and like Ish and stuff. What I didn't want was for this shit to become Dream SMP, but with teenagers instead of teen touchers. I really wanted, and am working on, check it out when that's done, an SMP where it was dramatic and authentic. I didn't want characters to be defined in a fucking Discord thread. At that point, the tension is for the viewers that we don't have and not for us. Having deaths be agreed upon means no tension and we're telling an inauthentic story. And fine, scripted content is perfectly great, even if it's not my cup of tea, you know. There are genuinely super talented people who work on those type of videos. But that's not at all the type of content I think we should be doing, especially with the format that we're doing it in. I wanted a server that was fun for us, intense for us. The type of server where plans don't work out and we naturally have to reroute our plans for things to work. So when Snake, another member of the server, DMs me saying, yeah, so how about my character manipulates your character into breaking me out of jail so I can assassinate Mushroom? I naturally, kind of recoil a little bit. And me leaving wasn't some super spur of the moment decision over creative disagreements or, as Mush said, a fairly small argument that can most likely be solved by a civil conversation. Like, who does this guy think he is? Sorry, little sidetrack. I didn't leave just because of a creative disagreement. I was willing to, like, stay for a while. Stick shit out to see what was fun, and maybe I could manage to milk from this beaten and bloody cow just a little bit of entertainment. But it's this moment right here that really pissed me off.
I've been saying this. I've been saying this was a stupid thing that you've been doing.
Hey, so when though? You know what? I'm probably just misremembering. Surely, if he thought my idea was so stupid, he would have told me when I announced a player's life. No, he didn't. So I could only assume that when he died, that it would also count as a canon death, and that there would be no problem. So there clearly was a fucking problem.
Bro, canon deaths should be planned at least. Fuck me, dude.
Yo, the surprise is key.
Why are you coping?
It's somewhere
I'm not even coping, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, sure, if you're doing fucking wholesome Reddit funk roleplay, but that's not what this is. Yeah, it was unfair. And there's a good reason to get mad at Snake for some kind of like force against him and get some more content. But no, you got to be all whining about it on stream instead of actually turning it into like anything interesting. Why is that a lore death just because you're recording? Yo, gang, it's a lore event. What the fuck are we talking about? If I had $1 for every time I saw someone die on a recording for the video I was going to do for this shit, I would have at least enough money for the shittiest McDonald's burger you've ever had in your life, which is shockingly a lot of money being straight into Netanyahu's doorstep. Unrelated, fuck McDonald's. But anyways, like I said, this could have so easily been interesting if he didn't just stomp his feet on the floor and be like, but that's not fair. Because, oh my God, bro, shut up. Do something about it then, you chud. God damn. The fact the lore for this server could have been so much more freaking interesting. Yes, I did just say freaking. If you weren't being that one animated baby crying gif is just so... I don't know if it's funny or if it makes me want to Kurt Cobain myself, but man, are these some strong emotions I'm feeling right now. Anyone who knows literally anything about good writing knows that unfairness naturally makes stories more interesting. That's not to say interesting story is... that's not to say every interesting story is unfair, but it's usually the best ones that are. Naturally, the same can be said about real life, or in this case, Minecraft. And even after banging my skull into my desk 50 times, I do not see how it would possibly be more fun to bitch and moan instead of actually doing something interesting with the unfairness that is an unplanned assassination. I came into this server expecting challenge and hardship, and Mush came into it expecting Meep City Minecraft Edition, I guess. Like, nobody's ever really looked at Mush and expected completely normal behavior, but oh my God, bro, why are you purposefully nerfing yourself and your server? I had a whole plan to bomb the festival, which would have created some massive conflict and made shit super interesting. But that doesn't matter now because I didn't tell everyone beforehand. And I would have taken their lives in the bombing of the festival, which means that wouldn't have been allowed. Wouldn't that be so much more interesting, just like objectively? Everyone has real raw reactions and none of it being scripted or anything. But no, this server much prefers putting on a performance for all 2 viewers on their stream that are actually our boyfriends or something, instead of actually making cool cinematic but authentic storylines, I guess. Like, tell me you've never watched an Ish video without telling me you've never watched an Ish video. Goddamn. But after all of that, the thing that pisses me off the most is this.
Are we counting Snake's death as
What?
canon?
Dude, I don't know because apparently I don't give a fucking say in any of this anymore.
Oh my God, what are we even saying anymore, bro? Yeah, dude, you do have a say in it. It's not my fault your say is on some bullshit. And let's quit acting like I even got to do anything with this server, because despite this server being my idea, I haven't gotten to do much of really anything as far as the side stuff goes. I said I wanted hardcore, and we got canon lives. Okay, I said I wanted cinematic improv. We got fucking Adopt Me. I said I wanted lighter vanilla plus type mod packs. We got an entire fucking factories, and I just sat back and let it happen. You know, because I don't need every single thing to be the way I want it. Damn. So yeah, if you want to join a server with like actual stakes, there's a Discord down below. It's in super early development and isn't released yet, but be there when it is. And I don't hate Mushroom or anything. This is just a disagreement, and those happen sometimes. Yeah. See ya.